Blessed be the Lord, the God of Israel. He has come to his people and set them free. He has raised up for us a mighty Savior, born of the house of his servant David.
On the evening of that first day of the week, when the doors were locked where the disciples were, for fear of the Jews, Jesus came and stood in their midst and said to them, "Peace be with you." These are the first words Jesus says after the resurrection to his beloved ones. But what is this peace that Jesus brings? St. Augustine says that peace is the tranquility of things rightly ordered. Here at St. Gregory the Great Seminary, young men aspire to conform their wills to Christ and to be formed in a way that they will become messengers of Christ's peace into a world of sin and chaos. This is done through 4 pillars of formation: human, intellectual, spiritual, and pastoral.
Here at St. Gregory the Great, we have this little saying that in order to become a good priest, you have to become a good man first. And I've found in myself here that oftentimes the reason that I overreact or underreact to situations is because of lies that I've internalized over the years about who I am or who God is. And for me, that's really what human formation is talking to my formator and kind of working out those lies to come to a true understanding of myself and God and reality in general. And so human formation really is the foundation of all the other aspects of formation. I need to be able to be honest with how I'm feeling and what's going on so I can relate that to God in my spiritual life, so that I can relate to others in a healthy way, and even to be able to grow intellectually.
The intellectual formation at St. Gregory the Great Seminary has grounded me solidly in the truth. Through the study of the great philosopher St. Thomas Aquinas, I have been taught to see God and man, morals, and many other realities as they really are, which correct many of the lies and errors of today which deface man and obscure God. Through my studies, I have learned to make judgments about myself and the world on truth, which prepares my mind to understand the truths of Christ taught in theology, the truths which set us free and bring us the peace of Christ which surpasses all understanding. And when I can see all things in this light from Christ, I can rest in the knowledge that God is my Creator, my tender Father, and my eternal goal. When worldly anxieties disturb my peace, I can call on these truths from my studies and my faith, and know I rest in His hands.
Pastoral formation is the pillar by which we are able to share what we have learned at St. Gregory the Great Seminary and the gifts that have been given to us through our Catholic faith. This is done through apostolates, whereby men go out to be witnesses to the gospel, to really show the relationship that they have with Jesus Christ. And I think that's one of the things that has impacted me most about pastoral formation at St. Gregory the Great Seminary, is I get to go and to show others how I've encountered Jesus Christ in my life, and then help them to encounter Jesus Christ in theirs.
So the spiritual aspect of formation at St. Greg's is really the heart of formation here at the seminary, and the human and intellectual formation that we receive really enables us to be more free, to be able to receive that peace that Christ really wants to give us in spiritual formation. So at St. Greg's, we're formed spiritually through times of prayer that we have both in common and in private. Prayer really brings about a great sense of peace when I refer what's really going on in my heart and the different movements that I'm experiencing there. When I refer them to God, I notice that He really steps in and alleviates the burden that's there. And then when we receive that peace in spiritual formation, we then are able to go out in our pastoral efforts, which are really the fruit of that spiritual formation we receive.
The formation at St. Gregory the Great Seminary is just one of the steps to becoming a good and holy priest, and to becoming a good and holy man. Without your spiritual and financial support for the vocations within the Diocese of Lincoln, none of this would be possible. With your continued support, we are dedicated to becoming men of God, to become messengers of Christ's peace out into the world, and to serve the servants of God. Thank you, and may God bless you for your generosity.